Well, this is Asa Hall then, pre-Oxford and the trophy. Asa, imagine when you're trying to break into that first 11 on a regular basis, this is the sort of game that you're looking forward to sort of get your opportunity and just remind the gaffer what you can do.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, obviously flying top of the league, and can't really have many complaints about not playing or getting in the team. So yeah, when these games come round, it's nice to think, rotate the team a little bit and get an opportunity to play.
And also, how useful is it, or how nice is it that if he goes with a few of the younger players as well, suddenly you're one of the senior players they'll be looking up to?
Yeah, I mean, I think as you get older in your career, you always seem to know that's going to happen, and it's a good opportunity for the young lads as well. I mean, the gaffer's going to be looking at them, and maybe takes pressure off me a little bit, but no, it's good, and I'm sure I'll lead them quite well Saturday.
And in terms of last week, obviously Boreham Wood wasn't the greatest performance in the gaffer's own words, so a couple of people wanting to get back on the bike. Have there been sort of frustrated people around the training camp this week?
Not so much frustrated, I don't think. Maybe a bit disappointed in themselves in the last few performances, but Gaffer's done a review of the game, and people know what they're doing wrong or not been doing like they have been for the rest of the season. So it does give them another game and to get back on the bike, like you said.
When you go to places like Oxford City, how do you prepare for it in terms of probably opponents that you don't know as well as you might do week in, week out in the National League?
I think it's another game where we've got to really step up, and I'm sure everyone who plays Cheltenham at the minute is going to be up for it like a cup final. So we need to approach the game like that as well, and not underestimate anyone, and go and give it a real good go on Saturday.
And the young kids coming in, how easy is it to gel with them? I mean, how much work do they do sort of stepping up with the first team during the week?
Yeah, I mean, they're always sort of in and around the first team. We know who everyone is, and there's some good young players here, and I'm sure when they get their opportunity, they're going to be well up for it. And maybe teams like Oxford won't know anything about our young lads, so that'll give them something to think about as well.
Yeah, the surprise package, I suppose. Actually, Cheltenham being the size it is, there's probably less of a divide than there is at other places between sort of first team and youth team, isn't there?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't got the biggest squad in the world, and that's no secret. So, the young lads are often used in training, and they train well. So, I think they've deserved their opportunity if they get it on Saturday.
Good man, thank you, good luck.
Cheers.
So how frustrating is it for you being fit and sort of looking at Pelly and Stora playing well every week and just not being able to sort of have an opportunity?
I know, I mean, obviously last year I sat watching and couldn't do anything about it, and this year I've worked very hard to get fit, and I feel ready and fit and waiting, and it is a case of waiting, and as you said, they're playing well, so I've got no complaints. But it would be nice to get in the team and get a run of games.
Yeah, obviously Pelly's on 9 yellow cards. You look at every time the referee has a word with him for a tackle, think, here's a chance.
He's always likely to lunge in at some point, Pelly. So, I mean, I'm not really waiting for Pelly to get 10, but that might be an opportunity to get a couple of games in the team, and that's sometimes what it takes in football.
Yeah, you almost had that wonderful super sub moment again, another Bromley moment on Saturday. Did you think that was in when it left your foot?
I did, yeah. I mean, just gambled off righty really and hit it early, but the keeper pulled a great save. And it was a frustrating afternoon Saturday, and we had lots of chances, but obviously they could have nicked it as well.
Yeah, you came on the right side of a four that time. Was that a position you played a lot?
No, I haven't played it a lot, but I think I said before I'd play left back to get in the team.
Yeah.
But I mean, as a midfielder, you can sort of play anywhere on the pitch, I think. So it's nice just to get on, and a goal would have been the icing on the cake.
I hate to drag up last year, but you must know how Aaron Downs will be feeling at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I felt really sorry for him. I think he sort of knew straight away, and it's a mental thing rather than anything else for him. But he's going to be a massive loss for us. But we've got to make sure that it doesn't affect the season.
Yeah, is that the kind of thing that the resolve around the group has been saying, well, let's use this as motivation and do it for him almost?
It is, yeah, and he's been around and he's sort of said, don't let it affect you as well. So, we've got to stay strong mentally as a squad and get through it, and the next few games are really important.
Excellent. Cheers, mate.
Thank you.